I remember when I used to learn English as a child, from time to time I would come across words that seemed very familiar. Too familiar, to be honest. Take the word alphabet, for example. In Greek, the word is translated as alphabito, so as you can imagine, I had no difficulty making the connection in my head and understand its meaning. Alphabet is alphabito, and alphabito is alphabet. As my vocabulary in English improved, however, I came across other words that were also familiar. For example, the word democracy. Democracy is translated as δημοκρατία. Comedy. Comedy is translated as κωμωδία. Problem. Problem is translated as πρόβλημα. The reason why all these words seem familiar, of course, is none other than their origin is Greek. There are a lot of words in the English language that are of Greek origin, which makes learning them pretty easy, because, well, if you are Greek, you don't have to learn them. You already know what they mean. But there has always been a word that gave me some trouble, and this is none other than the word empathy. The first time I saw it, I thought, cool, yet another word whose meaning I know. Empathy is malevolence, prejudice, correct? Well, not exactly. I was really surprised to see it being used in a positive manner in the English language. How could this be? Could it be that I had been using the word wrong all these years? Could it be that my understanding of my mother tongue was wrong? Of course not. It was then that I found out about the concept of false friends. For you who don't know, false friends in linguistics is an informal term used to describe words in two languages that look and sound the same but have different meanings, exactly like the word empathy. Empathy in Greek means malevolence, prejudice, or even hatred, whereas in English means the ability to understand another person's feelings and know what he or she is going through. This phenomenon is of course not limited to the Greek and English language. It also happens between other languages as well. Another common example is the word embarazada. In Spanish, the word embarazada means pregnant. If, however, your first language is English and you came across this word in a Spanish text, your first thought would probably be, I know this word, it means embarrassed, which of course would be wrong. Now to get back to the word empathia. How did that happen? How did this word came to have a completely different meaning in Greek and in English? Before I start explaining you this, however, I just wanted to say that I am no linguist that has, for example, a PhD. I try my best to provide you with explanations that I found in credible sources and is the result of my own research. If for some reason, however, you happen to disagree, and if you have another explanation, then by all means share it in the comments below. We can all profit and learn something new as a community. With that being said, let's proceed with the explanation of the word empathia or empathy in English. The Greek word empathia is derived from the word empathis, which consists of the words en, which means inside, and the word pathos, which means passion. So in other words, it means the one who is in a state of passion. So in this regard, you could say that the meaning of the word evolved to mean that I am in a state of passion. Because I feel touched by someone else, I understand him, her deeply, and I can almost feel his or her emotions. I am participating in his passion, hence it's a positive meaning. A really nice interpretation if you ask me. I really like it. Now let's try and see why in modern Greek this word has gotten such a negative meaning. Being in a state of passion is not necessarily good. One who is governed by his passions might take the wrong decisions, which in turn may lead to more misfortune and further bad decisions. So empathia came to have a negative meaning. To be honest with you, I like both interpretations, and now I finally understand how this word came to have two completely opposite meanings. So to conclude this video, I just wanted to say, for a better world, try to be more empathetic using the English interpretation and have less empathia using the Greek interpretation. Thanks for watching.